Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4, Kaiserreich as the Dutch. Let's continue on from we last left off. Who's just fighting a war against us? The German government exile. They've already joined the Entente, so it does not matter what they do. We want to then... We need more troops here. Let's add 3. Wait for this guy to be fully supplied. 2 Sicilies just got their ass absolutely handed to them. Bulgaria's capitulated. Sardinia's capitulated. Iceland's capitulated. Okay, the Iceland one's not good for us, but everyone else is fine. So, these occupational zones are going to be Britain. Get southern Serbia. I actually don't even remember who Serbia's a puppet. Actually, I could just give it to Serbia directly. Serbia. You are this one. Serbia, you can get these territories that should be yours. Congratulations to you. And then I think probably just France gets the rest. Apparently we don't have enough points for that. Okay, so and that. Spam the button. I don't even remember how many points we needed to give France the rest of the land. 329? Oh, basically exactly perfect. Fantastic. So end that. Who is? Are you? Yeah, you're a puppet of the British. I think yeah, I gave all of this territory down the south to the British. I'm trying to be a little bit nicer when it comes to splitting territory up evenly. Of course, I forgot the Walloons. It would have been nice actually probably annex them directly into our territory. And the Canadians want to do some naval invasions. I'm kind of completely okay with that, mostly because I know they're going to fail miserably. You guys, I'm going to set to do not engage. Just sit there. All you got to do right now is sit there, be happy. Greece will fall soon. And I'm wondering what the International is going to do with their entire army once the war is over. Not once the war is over, I should say. But once there's no actual land war. Because France having some troops down to Portugal. They can probably get them killed off soon. Brazil's actually trying to push their way into Argentina, which is not great. But I don't know if any of them are actually going to end up joining... We don't need war propaganda. If any of them are actually going to end up joining any of these factions. Like, I don't know if Brazil's going to join the Entente or if Argentina joins the International. Either way, I think it kind of helps us a little bit. Do we have superiority? We have 10% now. Where did all of our superiority go? I don't know. I think the AI decided they don't want their ships out anymore. Probably has something to do with them not having enough oil. But now that we have Romania, our supply should be looking a little bit better. Also, the Ottomans invaded Crimea, which is a little bit surprising. Also, Bulgaria owns all this territory in the south. That looks horrible. We'll probably fix that very soon. Greece has capitulated. We'll give that to... Why not to the British? I think giving them to the Brits might be a good idea. 296. There you go, Britain. You can have more territory. But I will transfer at least some of this land over to, at least this is going to go to the Greeks, because that looks substantially better. Bulgaria, you still have a coastline down there, okay? Don't complain so much. Okay, well, we'll just have to wait until Britain releases the Greeks first. Because, yeah, this border looks absolutely dreadful. I mean, it is cores of Bulgaria, so it's not like it's wrong per se, but I mean, look at it. Those are wrong borders. Once again, we'll do it again. Transfer that land. And I think that works out pretty well. Switzerland, of course, just being a little island within the international sphere. Question is, like, when are you... We're at 30%. We need the International to send more ships here for us to actually get the invasion to work. And, of course, we also need the Commonwealth of America to either destroy the Pacific States and attack the Canadians. Because that should end the war... I was going to say it would end the war immediately, but that's probably not the case anymore, right? Now that the German government of exile is actually... Pacific States, Canada, French Republic, and the Germans are all major powers, unfortunately. How many troops do you guys have? 21 to 97. Really are not the numbers we want to see. Because, like, right now, all I can really do, because my Navy is garbage, is just wait for somebody to move ships into this area so we can maybe get another naval invasion to work. Or wait for our allies to send some units through. We could just try an invasion of Greece, or in Spain, I should say. Just to give them another front line opening. Also, France attacking all these territories actually helps us a pretty decent amount, so thank you. Because you're not in the Entente. Rome is not in the Entente as well. But I think Rome's a puppet state of Two Sicilies, and that's why they haven't capitulated quite yet. Okay, so apparently we did hit 50% at some point. I don't know when that was. So now we're back to 37, but that's okay. Let's not worry about that too much. We can return Greek lands. Oh yeah, the islands that I have. Yeah, I do not need them. There you go. Greece, congratulations on some more territory for yourself. And I am going to force attack my way onto Algiers. See if we can get this to work. And actually, my bombers here, if you want to fly into Algiers proper. Apparently the AI does have near superiority, which is not great. But the Socialist Americans are now at war with the Pacific States. It's going to lead to a major conflict where if the Pacific States win, that's going to really suck. And I don't think I need to describe that one for us. But I'm thinking what we could probably do is get military access through you. And send troops down. Yeah, I think that makes sense. We'll kill Algiers here. If we can, of course. We can actually get the naval invasion to work. If we can land, kill all these guys. Send troops to the Commonwealth of America. Send them into Canada, for example. You're going to be fighting a pretty large front line, which worries me a great deal. If we can land and just transfer the land to, let's say, France or something like that, the AI will probably send a lot of troops down in that direction. And this war should be over quite soon. So I don't even know, where do you guys have your troops now? Just kind of around. Do you have naval invasion plans? You do have naval invasion plans ready to go. Nothing to go into Canada, as far as I can see, though. I think I'm actually going to send half of you, at least, to just the New England border. For now, we'll probably send more in the future. We'll send, let's say, 9 of you to here. Of course, we do want a non-aggression pact with the CSA. We can't have them lose. And Argentina was annexed. Well, absolutely fantastic. Shanghai has fallen, but I don't think that matters too much for us. Still 71. Oh, I need to recall you. We don't need to have the attaché anymore. The fact that the Russians still not pushing to Persia is really telling. Of course, now you have more divisions here. We actually have to hold our attack, which sucks a lot. What if I just throw all of our units on here? And hope and pray that that's enough? It'd be 10 full divisions, which is a lot. You're trying to plan an invasion here. You're planning an invasion into territories that we already own. I don't think that's a great idea, to be quite honest with you. I mean, if you can take over Portugal, I would appreciate it. You know, don't get me wrong. And I think you guys just need to take one of those cities, and that'll be enough for the victory there. But you really do need to take over the port, because without the port... Yeah, you guys got to attack, like, whenever you can. Because how are you guys doing? Not great, but if you can, like, kill Boston... Actually, let me just see. Do we have naval superiority here? We have 85%. What I want to do then probably is what I always do in these situations is plan naval invasion from Philadelphia to, let's say, New Brunswick. And then transfer that land probably over to our allies. Could work. Take 3 of you off so I can at least send some for the invasion in America. And of course, all this territory's fallen. We're going to give it all to the Italians. So congratulations, Italy, for completing your reconquest. It took substantially longer than most times, but... And there we go. You have one. I can see that there's no troops in Algiers. So, like, if we can get it to work... You've completed your reconquest. We only have 8% support. Well, let's send our planes back to the Mediterranean. Again, I would really like it if I could just tell my allies, hey, if you could just send a handful of boats into the Mediterranean, it would provide just benefit, like a lot of benefit to all of us. Aluminum, we can get that from Denmark. Thank you. For 14%. Nobody's launching quite yet. I don't know how long this invasion has left to go. But I'm hoping as soon as we get here, we can get the invasion going on day one. Again, transfer the lands to, let's say, France. France will send all their troops over there. Mission accomplished. Thumbs up. And again, the fact that Russia still has not even pushed their way through the Ottoman Empire yet is really telling. If I was Russia, honestly, I'd put a lot of troops... I'd put a token force here and push straight through Don Kuban, Georgia, Azerbaijan, Armenia, and push straight into the Caucasus here. Because that is by far the best option you have. We did it. Fantastic. Okay, so, first things first. I will transfer this land to the British. You can have Algiers, but I'm going to transfer, of course, all of our units to this land. You will accept that claim. Push your way out. You don't need this fallback line anymore. You are about to land. And once you land, of course, we want you on the border with Philadelphia. It'll also pull Canadian troops off of the Commonwealth's border, which should help us out. Portugal is going to be killed fairly soon. Chile is actually providing some support here, which is nice. Lisbon has fallen, which should, I think, lead to their demise. We'll send all these aircraft. Cannot send them to there, so never mind. Funny joke. Haha. We'll send you all to here. And now that you guys have arrived, I'm going to send 5 of you for this invasion plan. Okay, not enough. Put you here, all of you here. Hold the plan for now. Delete this. Because I think the CSA can hold the line. Them pushing the line is a different matter entirely, of course. But again, hopefully our allies will start sending reinforcements here ASAP. Now that Portugal should be dead. Yeah, Portugal should be dead. Apparently it's all going to go to Chile. Congratulations to them for a hard-fought victory. Yeah, we'll send you guys over. Get a beachhead in Canada. Because the war very quickly... Apparently why did someone send so many troops to Iceland? I don't understand how that benefits you in any major way. Also, that is a pretty good victory, I would say, against the French Navy here. Yeah, Britain's sending a lot of units in. There are some Canadians, but I think... Actually, it's not. It's actually a French Republic troop with no morale, which works out well for me. I don't think that's going to be enough. We do need to march our way into Fredericton to actually capture this state. Or province, I guess you want to be more correct. Because once France falls, all those troops are going to automatically get deployed to Canada. We don't need to worry too much about it. We'll split you guys up. If you're on this fallback line, congratulations. You're now going to here. Delete and delete. Because we don't own this state yet. We will, again, once we take Fredericton. And then you guys will start preparing your invasion just southwards, basically. Okay, now that we control this, I will... hey, France. Congratulations to you. I am giving you control of New Brunswick. Please send your troops over here ASAP. I'm also going to put you on this front for now. The reinforcements are coming up north. A ton of French units should be making their way here as well. And for naval invasions, we shouldn't need to worry about any more naval invasions, I would say. Not the rest of the campaign. The Japanese Empire has collapsed. So congratulations to them. Fall of Hong Kong. So what the hell's happening here? Because you are all United Provinces. You're still in the Northern Zili clique. Japan does not have a faction. And I think that's okay. Many of India will probably fall soon. And the United Front has collapsed immediately. Did not take long. How are supplies looking here? Probably not great. But I'm wondering if once our allies send enough troops here, we can probably send more guys just to the... Okay, still going over here. You are going to take Halifax because we need to make sure the Canadians cannot navally invade us from behind. Or at least not navally invade us from behind easily. Yes, and it's time for Operation just kind of march into Canada. And we'll see how it goes. We've already gotten most of you stuff. We'll go for fuel gain per oil. Follow that up with... You know what? More heart attack and piercing could be beneficial. And Romania, thank you for your single block. I will take great care of it. If I actually knew what it was. We do need to push our way towards Tunis. Let's push our way to you like this. You guys are going to push your way to Oran and to Oja. You are... Okay, Morocco is not core territory, so it doesn't matter as much if we can take it or not. Of course, we do eventually get our way down the car, because we do also need to take care of all of the German government in exile, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. I mean, the AI will love to send in way too many men to kill them. And now that this land's actually gone to the Commonwealth, I wonder how many men are actually going to send down here. Because once we kill off New England, we're going to be looking pretty okay. You're actually marching in here quite nicely. Like, I would like more troops here. So, you know what? I'm already immediately going to cut half of you to get sent to this front. I think all of these units are getting sent to Canada. So, I mean, that's nice. Again, you guys got to keep marching your way to here and then to Tunis. Oh, wait. Our allies have actually already landed back here. Oh, fantastic. You guys are actually doing a fantastic job. Better than I would have expected, to be quite honest with you. So we got the French Republic down to 44%. Apparently, Portugal has not capitulated yet. I don't know why. They need to get down to 0%. Why do you need to get down to 0%? What is... Last stand, I'm assuming. Yeah, no, they got to get down to 0%, which is, to me, a little bit much, but you know what? You do you. Let's get our way down to Boston and see if we can actually get this to work. You guys, I want on a very aggressive battle plan. If you're not marching your way towards Quebec City, then I don't know what to tell you. They're probably actually, you know, the issue here is probably our ally, or these guys are waiting for these reinforcements to arrive. Yes, we'll keep on putting pressure on the French Republic. I think once Oran falls, because Oran is where 15 and Dakar falls. I mean, sometimes Dakar doesn't even need to fall. It seems to be like hit or miss whether or not you need Dakar to win that war. Then go to Providence, go to Hartford. Because New England is close to capitulating. You go to Concord, you go to Montpelier, you're going to go to Montreal. And get all of these major cities under direct control. Buffalo is worth 5 victory points, so I guess it's not nothing, but it's basically nothing. I'm just surprised that that New England has absolutely no troops stationed up towards the north. Because you were two. I'll go up to service by requirement just in case. I don't think it's going to be super necessary. Also, I wish that was not going to the CSA and was instead going to the French. And I can't request land from you, which really sucks. You actually just have the whole position right now. You have the whole position right now. Because... Okay, go to Providence, go to Hartford. They can't take this land. And the French aren't going to be as interested. Okay, you actually are going to move to Montreal right now. You are going to kind of fill in these gaps. Because the Germans are sending troops over here, but New England's going to fall pretty quickly. And your job now is to shrink your front line down, is to spearhead to here, and then spearhead your way straight down to the car. And that's basically your plan. It's rather simple, I would say. What the guys in France need to do. You don't really need to fix any of this. We have reinforcements coming in. Unfortunately, the French are deciding to leave, which is not great. Concord will fall. You still have 40%, which I am surprised by. When are reinforcements getting here? Okay, actually, we have 7 more divisions arriving soon. You guys are going to go to Sherbrooke. Come back up to Quebec City, please and thank you. Yeah, the CSA are sending units down here, which is nice. Hartford is worth 2 victory points. I know it's not a ton, but it's something. And after that, Chief of Air Force, War Economy. Probably don't need to worry about that too much. Honestly, at this point, I think we send all of our units to Canada. There's no reason for them to be in Africa anymore. Because the International, there's enough troops here that they can deal with it on their own. If they want to take all the attrition that comes with that, so be it. And also, I'm going to get all my aircraft. Do we have 500? No, we'll send you here, though. How are you not dead yet? I guess because you still own Albany, Rochester, and Buffalo. And some of the CSA is actually losing troops against... I don't know how they're losing troops. I'll admit that part. Yeah, but you guys need to be making some offensive maneuvers. You're going to go to Albany. You're going to go to here. And I guess you're going to try to march away to Rochester and Buffalo. Yeah, CSA is sending troops here. Again, you can't join the faction until the Pacific States does not exist. We'll kind of see how this goes. Okay, so you guys move your way to here. I know the front line is already getting quite large, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay, you're close. I think one more New England city will get them dead. What are we missing out on? We have 62,000 rifles. You know what? That's pretty good. 62,000 rifles, that means that I want to then, hey, Germany. I'm going to copy you. And train an absolutely garbage amount of you as well. Yeah, okay, now we're missing 33,000 rifles. But that's okay. Okay, the reinforcements are top priority. The Commonwealth are sending units down here, which is nice. You move your way to Ottawa. I mean, they are sending units up here. They're going to be leaving the war against the Canadians soon, because I think once they take over the Pacific States... But I mean, them taking over the Pacific States is a little bit of an ask, actually. Because it's going to take a while to get there. Okay, tank, hold position. You come down to here. I would like to... You know what, actually... I'm going to send an attaché to the Commonwealth, just so I want to see what they're actually up to. Again, once we take Rochester, the Commonwealth, or New England, I should say, should capitulate. How are you guys over here doing? Like, you're doing just fine. The desert, it's going to take a while for you to actually win. But you are going to win. But I do think that for right now, this is going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks very much for watching. My name is Quam. If you enjoyed, thumbs up. If not, do it, click some down. If you want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.